Why that shit hard as fuck?
Exclusive.
Yo, what is going on? Welcome to the Buck With Me show right now. I'm your host, Buck Wheat, and all I gotta say, today's guest, you guys know who this dude is, especially if you're from Tampa. One of the top DJs that I personally know, has won big time money doing a DJ battle competition. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but I want to welcome my dog, DJ Qeys, to the Buck With Me show. What's up, bro? How you doing today?
Man, good to see you, brother. Appreciate you.
Man, already. Now, y'all got to understand, I am cool, and I'm happy to be cool with a lot of DJs, but there's not too many DJs in Tampa that travel as much as you do.
I'm proud to say, yeah, I'm one of them guys, man. It's been a long time coming.
Yeah, so how long have you been DJing?
I've been DJing, what am I, 30 or something? So, probably about, professionally, over 20 years.
20 years?
Yeah. My dad taught me when I was a kid, he was a DJ back in the day. He learned, he was actually, I know you heard of Curtis Blow.
Yeah.
If you are age, you heard of Curtis Blow.
No facts.
His DJ, cool DJ AJ, mentored my father, and he in turn taught me how to DJ when I was like 5, 6 years old. So I've been DJing my whole life.
Oh, we got some history right
Oh
there.
yeah, man. Oh yeah. We go back, man.
So should we say that you first touched the turntables when you was like 5?
5, 6. I used to like have this it'd be like a little chair we used to have, like a little baby chair. I would like stand on that chair to reach his turntables. Yeah, man. Like I've been DJing since I was a baby, bro. Literally.
Do you remember your setup?
My dad, yeah, he didn't have the best setup. Like he didn't have no Technique 1200s or nothing. He had like some, I think they were like belt drive turntables with like I think it was a Pioneer mixer, like
right?
That fucking big, like them ultra mixers, man. If y'all know, look them up. Them mixers used to be like this big, bro. Like, so his first setup was a little janky, but
But we talking way back then.
Yeah,
That's all.
You know what I mean? But it got the job done.
Exactly.
It got the job done. So when I did get my first like professional dope setup, I went nuts.
So can we say for the record, there was a lot of house parties going on?
Oh yeah, a lot of my first real gig was like I think a family reunion and then a wedding for my aunt. But our house was definitely like the party house where like people would come, play spades, drink. My dad would be DJing. When he's done, I would go hop on the set. Like our crib was like the hub in the neighborhood for sure.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. I was telling you earlier, the reason that I do this podcast / show is because I want to get into the background and the history of not just DJs, but like anybody that's in the entertainment industry, if it's dealing with the clubs or the restaurant. All you guys have a story how you got into the business and where you at right now. Did you see, so with that being said, did you see anything crazy back in the day when you first started DJing? And we're talking about, you just said yourself, wedding, family reunion.
Yeah.
When family get together, some craziness happens. Someone always got that uncle, that auntie, or that first cousin that do dumb stuff.
That's a good question. I've never been asked that question. I gotta think about that one, cause I'm sure I have especially as a kid.
Exactly.
I got a good one. Now I wasn't DJing this, I was attending.
Okay.
But at my aunt's wedding, my aunt and my mother got into a fist fight. She was the bride, so my aunt went to the altar all messed up.
Right.
I don't know what happened. Some words were said, but they got into an actual fist fight right before the wedding.
What?
Yeah, that was embarrassing. I don't think my mom even knows I know that story, but I remember that shit. She came back into the church looking all pissed off. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I see my aunt walk down the aisle. She's got her hair all messed up. I'm like, yo, I cannot believe my mother fought the bride on her wedding day, bro. Like, what is going on? I must have been like maybe 9, 10 years old, something like that. But that's probably the craziest thing I've seen as a kid. Even though I wasn't DJing that event,
Right.
As far as like family gathering, that's probably up there for sure.
Ain't it crazy when family get together? That's when all the craziness starts.
I know, man. It's sad. It shouldn't be like
and
that.
And it be on like opportunities like this, like at somebody's wedding,
right?
At a funeral.
At a funeral.
It was recently. I was at a funeral, and R.I.P. to the homie.
Absolutely.
The thing is, like, they was talking, and the other dude was trying to tell his friend, hey, come up here so we can do this thing, whatever it was. They literally was in the frame going back and forth talking about, no, I'm going to do it. No, I'm not going to do it. No, come over and do it. I ain't doing it. And I'm like, bro,
in the middle of the service?
In the middle of the service.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
And I was just like, y'all could have did this before the service and said y'all wasn't going to do this or not.
But there's so much emotion, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's feeling some kind of way. It's just sad that it boils over at the wrong time.
Right.
I'm guessing, but yeah, that sucks.
That sucks. When was your first club gig?
My first club gig.
Did you start in college?
Well, I started. That's when I went professional. My first gig was actually, I think it was of course, it was a house party.
Of course.
But I think my first club, my first club residency. Remember Level 3?
Oh,
in Ybor City?
Yeah.
That was my first one. But yeah, Level 3 years ago. It was at 2000, maybe 9, 10, if.
I'm gonna give you around about that time.
Yeah, 2008, something like that. But I used to play Level 3. It didn't last long. I was there probably a month. If that. I think I was there on Friday. Yeah, it didn't. You know how Ybor is.
Yep.
Shout out to Ybor City. We love y'all. Boy, clubs come and go in that place, boy. Especially now. But anyway, yeah, that was my. I think that was
we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, we're gonna get there. That was my first club residency. That's when I first got into the Tampa DJ scene.
How much would you get paid then? If you can remember.
It wasn't much. Maybe
50, 100?
Maybe $100, $200. I ain't gonna lie.
And that was for what, maybe 3 hours?
Yeah, it was sad. But they had just started out. They wasn't making much money. I was a newcomer. I didn't really know the business like that. I was just trying to get my feet wet. And I feel all DJs, they start from the bottom and, you
work yourself up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think that gig, and then I used to play the social in Ybor City. I used to play on the bottom level with my homegirl, DJ Great Light, who I just saw last night at ODS. Shout out to DJ Great Light.
ODS?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We played at this spot, the social. It's not there. Well, it's still there, but it's not called the social anymore. I think it's like a speakeasy or something now.
Right.
In Ybor City. I played there $25 a night. Yeah. And I've never said that on camera, so all my DJ homies don't cook me. Don't cook me talking about, oh, you one of them niggas that took bullshit gigs? Yes, because I had to eat. And I was dead broke at the time, bro. Which camera? I'm looking at all of the cameras. Fuck y'all for judging me. Yes, $25 a night for maybe 3 hours. And yes, I had a big ass coffin with 2 turntables and a mixer that I would put into my homegirl's trunk and carry that shit downstairs for $25 a night. Yes, I did. So that $25 paid for my meals for the week. That's how you know it was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago.
That ain't paying for shit nowadays.
And food was cheaper back then. So let's keep that real.
McDouble was my jam back in the day, boy.
Dog, that's crazy. I mean, recap what you just said. You got paid $25. Had to carry your own records, and we're talking about records.
No, this was Serato days.
Oh, this Serato days. Okay.
But like I said, it wasn't flight cases. I had a whole big ass coffin, a heavy ass coffin with my whole setup in there to play for $25 a night. Yeah.
Damn.
Maybe 50. We got tips, and the night was good, but. Yeah, bro. I was damn near homeless at the time. I was like couch surfing, didn't have a car, taking the bus to work. Like, it was a very trying time, and that was like the only fast money that I had at the time, and that kind of helped me out. But yeah, that was probably one of my first residencies and my lowest paying gig ever.
Right.
I tell the homies I started, they're like, oh my god, $25 Qeys. I'm like, yeah, man,
But that
come a long way.
But you had just started. Well, I mean, like I said, you DJ house parties and stuff, and this was like one of your first club gigs.
Yeah, yeah.
So of course you had to take the $25.
Yeah,
so
had to get my name out. Yeah, for sure. And that it did, because at that time the social was kind of hipster kind of spot. People would come down there and just mingle and shit. So I met a lot of photographers and other DJs and models and bartenders and shit. Oh, I'm working here. You should come DJ for us over here. And then that turns into 1 gig, 2 gig, 3 gigs, and that's how you build your name. Well, that's how I did. Unfortunately, it was $25 a night, but we here now.
No, we are here now. You just said, like I said, when we have our conversations when we're in the club, we shoot the shit, talk, blah blah blah. We don't normally just talk about life stuff. You just said something about you was couch surfing? And
Yeah.
Homeless?
I was homeless, man.
How did that even come about?
At this time, I had just dropped out of college, and I was staying with a friend of mine who she was herself kind of, going through it. So one night I would stay with her, next night I would stay with another friend, and at some point I couldn't do it anymore. I went back home to Virginia for like a year. Got my bread up, got my head right, came back, hit the ground running, and I think that time I came back is when things started to pop off. I was in a band, Samurai Shotgun. We started to make moves around the city, and even in that, being a DJ for a popular band got me into certain places and doing other gigs and stuff like that. But that time after college was some dark times, man.
Bruh. So neat to say that was probably like your low point in your DJ career.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Did that hurt your ego? Did you have to go back home?
Absolutely, bro. Cause no disrespect to Richmond, that's home, but
home is always
it ain't nothing out there, man. I mean, at that time, it's grown today, but at that time, no, I didn't really have many friends out there. I didn't have any connections. I would pretty much go to work and go home. I wasn't really DJing besides in my bedroom. It wasn't as glamorous as Tampa nightlife is. You know what I'm saying? It was very boring. And yeah, I was kind of depressed at the time. But when I came back, I hit the ground running. Like, all right, I'm not going back home. We gonna make this DJ shit happen. And I did.
So what got you motivated? What got you out of that dark spell? What gave you that reason, like, let me get my money up? Because normally when people, I guess, get depressed and get sad, they just tend to stay in that pocket.
Right.
You chose not to.
Absolutely.
So what was your motivation?
I think that, not wanting to feel like that again, because that was such a low point in my life. I'm like, nah, we can't do this. I'm too talented to be living like this. You know what I'm saying? And I know too many people to not be in a better position. So I think, being broke and depressed will put a fire on the ass if you let it. Like you said, some people tend to stay there.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, I can't. I'm better than that. You know what I mean? So I think that is what got me out of that funk.
No doubt. Well, moving forward, you came back to Tampa. You blew up. You said you started with the group. You got this going. When did you feel like the pay started to go up? Because it's one thing to be with a group of people and to split that pocket.
Right.
Now that you're on your own DJing, now my prices got to go up. Because I think that's the identity that a lot of DJs don't know how to measure or how to deal with. It's like, all right, I'm not a $25 DJ anymore.
Right.
Let's go up the price to the $200 or whatever the price may be.
Right.
When did you realize that the price had to go up?
I think my first residency really that lasted, I was at the Bricks in Ybor City. I was there for years, playing every Thursday, and I was making roughly about $200 a night, free tab and all of that. Unfortunately that's standard nowadays for certain gigs, $200, $250, which it should be more. It's getting there. But anyway, that was when I was
tapping in.
Yeah, we got to. So that was probably the first time I was getting paid decent money. And each gig I would get after that was $200, $250, $300, and ever since then I was like, all right, this has to be the base. And I was doing scratches for certain people, and my name was just getting bigger, and I'm like, all right, so now that I'm at a certain stature, I have to up my rates and stick to it.
Right.
You know what I mean? I would every now and then, with certain homies, they want to pay you a certain amount, here and there I would look out, but for the most part, I would not, downgrade myself. You know what I'm saying? Gotcha. But I would say then when my first residency at the Bricks is when things started to start flowing. I think that's when I kind of went full-time DJing. Cause I was working.
I was just about to ask you that.
Yeah, I used to work at Office Depot, UPS, and DJ at the same time. I would do Office Depot in the morning, DJ at night, and then go after a gig, go to the night shift at UPS.
Hold up, was you a loader or unloader?
I was a loader. Actually,
I went to UPS back in Dallas.
Yeah.
I was definitely a loader.
Really?
I was slinging them boxes.
Yeah, I would do both. But I think I was a bad loader. They put me on an unloader. I was terrible, man. Cause you gotta be quick, it's them boxes do not stop.
Come on now.
Oh my! In that hot ass warehouse,
bruh.
I don't miss that shit. I do kind of. I was almost at a year. At a year you can kind of start looking into being a driver and shit like that. and get all the benefits and stuff. And I was like, man, if I'd have held on maybe a couple more months. But I'm like, nah, because then you wouldn't be doing this.
No, you wouldn't.
You know what I'm saying?
No, you
because
completely
UPS
right.
is a great job, but that's gonna take up all your time. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know many cats that work UPS and DJ.
I will say this, and listen, no disrespect to any FedEx, UPS.
Absolutely.
Person. If you are a loader or unloader, trust me, the money will come if you stick with that job.
Absolutely.
Because they do great benefits.
Yes. Yes. Yeah,
Let's keep that gangster.
Bro.
Come on now.
Health benefits. Awesome,
yes.
Bro. You can get like stock in the company and stuff like that. It's like, bro.
Yep.
Without like a college degree, it's a great job to have for sure. And
nah, bro. I recommend working at UPS. It's just a good starter job.
Absolutely.
That's crazy that you worked at UPS. Actually,
not long.
I know.
I ain't gonna say this. I was there for years. Like, no, I was there maybe 7-8 months.
Yeah.
But that shit got old quick, man. Like, imagine, you work in the morning and you DJ. You gotta think, you DJing, you drinking, you know what I'm saying? And you go to a fucking UPS job after that?
Ain't working.
Bruh, working like, I mean, it was on like a 4 or 5 hour shift, but it's work, bro. It's labor.
Did you ever sleep?
I would sleep probably, because it'd be from like 4 to maybe 8, something like that. I would sleep for like 2 hours and then go to Office Depot like a zombie. But you gotta think, I wasn't DJing like every day.
No, but still though.
But still, yeah, it was.
The hustle was in you, boy.
I wasn't broke, but I was tired. I was a zombie, boy. Yeah, it was. I was in my 20s too. I ain't no way I could do that shit today.
Nah.
Ain't no way.
Would you say a lot of DJs do have a regular job and then they do the DJ?
I mean, you kind of have to, especially if you have like kids and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, DJing, unless you, really hardcore into it, you don't really pay that much.
Right.
Like if you're only working 2-3 nights a week, that's maybe, $700-800, $1,000 if you're lucky. You know what I'm saying? Which, you can survive, but you're not gonna be, living comfortable. I feel, you know what I mean. So I feel most DJs have some kind of side hustle. Like I know my boy DJ Cool, he does like graphic, what do you call it?
No, graphic design.
Graphic design.
Yeah.
On the side and stuff like that. I got a couple cats that do investing and part-time, like damn near club owners and shit, or like managers, you know what I'm saying? Like a DJ on the weekends. I know my boy Casper, he does like the creative or the musical director of Alter Ego downtown, you know what I'm saying? So I feel most DJs, awesome spot. I'm playing there in a couple weeks after.
I'll be there.
You should be there. But yeah, I feel most entertainers, I feel, should have some kind of side hustle, especially nowadays, man. Like, you gotta have at least 3-4 streams of income. Like, it's just the economy we're in right now. You have to, But
so with that being said, you had mentioned something earlier about the price of a DJ. What do you think the price of a DJ for 3 hours?
No, I ain't even gonna say that. For 3 hours, it should at least.
And this is just a standard of our opinion.
At least $100 an hour. For like
at least
okay. $100 an hour. I personally.
Well, you're different.
Yeah,
you're up there.
I go a little higher, but the lowest should be $100 an hour. I feel that's fair, especially like if you have to bring everything. If you have to bring shit, I would say maybe $200 an hour because that's a lot of wear and tear, setup, breakdown. It's more work. But if you just pull up to a gig, maybe with just your controller or something like that, or you have stuff already there for you, at least $150 an hour.
I see on the socials, not just in the Tampa community, but just across the board when it comes to like DJs and restaurants and club owners on how much you guys should get paid. Now, the part that blows my mind is like, you should get paid with your value.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
If you're a beginner DJ, I ain't gonna say $25. I'm not gonna.
No, I would never say that. Kids don't do that.
Yeah,
don't
do that. Like, don't do that to yourself.
Never.
I mean, even if it's not 100, I'm gonna safely say 75. Cause you're a beginner.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
At least.
Because you're not, because the thing is, the restaurants or club want the DJ to bring people because of their name.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even when I host my gigs, they're like, well, you gonna bring people? Yeah, I'm gonna bring somebody. It's not gonna be what you want.
I'm not bringing the whole guy.
Exactly.
Night, yeah.
But, so we're saying $100 an hour for a DJ, and we'll just say if you have a solid name.
Right.
Beginners, we'll say 75.
But and also, like you said, they expect you to bring people that also means I'm a promoter.
Right.
So that should also be a fee. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you pay me to DJ to keep the music going and keep people here.
Right.
Now, if you want me to bring people and all this shit, now we talking $150 or so an hour, because that's more work. Now I have to go on my socials or whatever and really blow this shit up, which I'm gonna do anyway. But I feel like, because I have played gigs, it's like, yo, if you don't get like 20 people in here, I'm gonna have to cut you. I'm like, are you serious? But that's work. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta pay motherfuckers.
Right.
Like, I'll get you, don't worry about your drinks. I got them tonight. Just bring you and 5 girls or whatever. Oh man, them days.
You just said something that triggered my mind. just with nightlife people.
Yeah.
As promoters, and even for yourself and people who work in clubs, you used to have a guest list.
Yeah.
We don't even do guest lists anymore.
Nah.
It's just like, I need you to bring at least 20 to 50 people to club. I remember going to Club Sky, and I was on a street team, and that's when my status was actually going up. So they gave me a list. So they literally, I ain't say they gave me more money, but it was just like, hey, Buck, I got away with more things.
Right.
Because I had a guest list. Because
Right.
I was with past 10 people. They were like, oh, they fucking with you. I'm like, yeah, they fucking with me.
Right.
What you expect?
Right.
But I just were like, we don't do guest lists no more.
Were you on the radio at that time?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was on the radio. I think I started radio in Tampa at Wild 98.7 in 2000.
Okay.
Because I moved here in 98. And then things just kind of just went up. I mean, you remember Bahasa days, right?
What is it?
Bahasa? Kennedy?
Oh, that's what it was called before Kennedy?
Yeah.
No, when I moved here
Ah!
in 05. And when I moved
Okay,
here,
that makes sense.
It was Kennedy.
Okay, that makes sense. That's
It
makes
was
sense.
called Bahasa?
Oh yeah, no, we had that guy in Java. That was a hot box.
It was still open?
No.
I didn't think so. That was a dope spot, man. The ambiance there was beautiful. Like, matter of fact, one of my DJ battles in Tampa was there. It was called So You Think You Can DJ Battle.
Right.
I think I came in the first night, and then I lost the second night or whatever. And I think my boy DJ Kid You Not won that year from St. Pete. But yeah, man, that place was beautiful.
Yeah,
it was a nice ambiance. I think I seen Kid Capri play there one time.
There's been a lot of dope DJs who've been through that building. I remember before Lady Gaga blew up, she was in there hanging out.
No shit.
Oh, we had status in that club.
What?
Oh, bro, yes. Anybody know about Kennedy? Know about Kennedy. What up, Blair? So DJ battles, how many have you done so far?
Man, let me see. Probably, top of my head, probably like 6 or 7, if not more. Because I've done live DMC 3 times. Then I did the online DMC 1 year, so that's 4. So You Think You Can DJ battle, Cincinnati DJ battle. I tried the Red Bull DJ battle, but I got disqualified because in my routine video I used a keyboard to do some cool shit. And apparently you can't bring, at that time you couldn't bring you had to just use what they provide you, turntables and a mixer. But I said, fuck it, I'm gonna bring my little keyboard and get my Stevie Wonder on it. And it was like, nah, you can't bring your own thing. So they kind of disqualified me for that. But which is stupid. I'm like, bro, like, it's still DJing. I'm just adding some keys to it. But they were like, no, can't do that. And I wish I would have told me beforehand. But anyway, so that was like what? So that was like 5, 6. Yeah, it's probably like 6 or 7.
Okay.
Yeah, and I did one at my old college. So that's 8. Damn, I've done a lot.
I feel like, because I want you guys to understand, one night we was at the club, I forgot, it might have been the Ritz, and we was talking like, hey, I'm getting ready to go do a battle, DJ battle contest. And you was going to win, how much? 7?
Oh, $7 grand.
$7 grand?
Yeah.
All I said, bro, wish you nothing but love.
Yes, sir.
Trust and believe.
Yeah.
He came home with that $7,000.
Yes, I did.
That was, what was that one?
Cincinnati DJ battle.
Okay.
Shout out to Cincinnati, man. That's like a home away from home now. Like, when I did that battle, they fucked with me out there, and I fucked with them. Like, that's a dope, beautiful. Have you been yet?
No, I have not.
I will say, as sports fans, great city.
Okay.
Because they're downtown, the football field is here, and the baseball field is right across the street. Like,
it's all right.
It's a hub, yeah. So game day, it's awesome. But yeah. So shout out to my homegirl DJ Shine. She's the one that put me on to it. She's from Cincinnati. Her homeboy, my man DJ Combat, does this every year. And last year, I think she said before it was maybe like $1,000 or something like that. But I think they got like a new sponsor last year, and it went up to $7 grand. And at that time I had just moved to my new apartment. You know how expensive moving is. Gigs were up and down. I was like, I need that $7K.
Determined, I say. Now, let me ask you this other question real quick. You've triggered a couple things. Now, when people hear DJ battle, if y'all don't know what a DJ battle is, can you explain to them real quick? And roughly, have you ever seen the movie Juice? I know I'm taking you right back right now. But if y'all seen the movie Juice, there was a battle. Is the DJ battle like that? Or is
it depends. There's different kinds of battles now. Now they have, like the one I did in Cincinnati, that was more like a party rocking battle, which technicality gets you points for sure, like scratching, juggling, tone play, stuff like that.
Right.
But it's more about, you know, mixing, blending, crowd reaction, crowd response, song selection. So that's one style. But you know, what you're talking about, like Juice, the actual what a DJ battle
like
came
two
from.
terrible setup, and y'all going back and
like
forth.
DMC style. That's very technical. Like you just, you know, fucking turntables up pretty much, beat juggling, scratching. I've seen motherfuckers turn the turntable on the side. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen a lot. Like, yeah, like that's like the most technical DJing you can like witness. I feel, and that's kind of what got me into like battle DJing. I mean, I'll say this: this movie, if you fuck with DJing, I would suggest watching this movie called Scratch, a documentary by Doug Prey. That changed my life as a DJ because before I seen that movie, I didn't know much about turntablism. I mean, I knew, of course, you see videos and shit here and there, but that movie really delved into it, the history and everything. And before I watched that movie, I was more about, you know, I wanted to be on the radio or make mixtapes or DJ for a rapper or whatever. Like, I didn't feel like I needed something to attack my name on. I couldn't do it just on my own. But that movie showed me that I could, but I just had to, you know, really get my skills up. So once I watched that movie and got my first pair of 12s, bro, I was indoors probably a whole year, just practice. Like, I kind of learned a lot of that on my own, like just watching videos and, you know, I would ask turntablists here and there for like lessons, but for the most part, I just practiced my ass off that first couple years of like getting into my battle DJ shit. But to answer your question, I kind of went on a tangent.
No, you good. That's what all about.
Yeah, like that's technically what a DJ battle is. It's two, 3, 4 DJs, whatever, going head to head. Who can fuck these turntables up the best?
Right. It's a lot of music out there. It's a lot of music out there. Now, as a DJ, I know you vibe out with a lot of music, genre of music. What is your first love when it comes to
hip hop?
Okay.
100%. I've always said that was my first love. Shout out, you know, Naughty by Nature.
Naughty by Nature.
I'm a 90s kid. Like, so hip hop is my heart and soul. But I love all types of music. You know, hip hop wouldn't be shit without soul, funk, jazz, blues, rock. You know, like that's probably why I love hip hop so much, because it takes from damn near everything. You know, but yeah, hip hop is my first love. Hip hop is my wife. Like, that's my love. That's the love of my life. Shout out to the Roots.
I think now I want to tap in with the do's and don'ts becoming with a DJ. And I just think a lot of you guys that are upcoming DJs might want to listen to this information. What would be good advice on the do's going to negotiate with a club, and don'ts?
Do's and don'ts. Okay. Do have your own style. Don't try to copy, you know, who you see on YouTube or Instagram, TikTok. It's always good to be inspired by someone, but I've seen motherfuckers take a whole set and act like they're playing the shit. And I ain't gonna say no names or nothing, but you know. Okay,
let's not say. Let's drop names. Let's keep it real. 'Cause there's a lot of famous DJs that don't. They already programmed their music. They're set.
Right.
What's the one dude with the mask?
Marshmallow?
No. He's been that.
Dead Mouse?
Nah. The younger cat, scared so with the S. God dang it!
Oh no!
Because he's been to.
Oh
yes!
I know you're talking about.
Yes!
Oh, I forgot his name.
Damn it!
He be.
Yeah.
He was in Tampa not too long ago.
Exactly.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
Is he one of those DJs?
I thought he was, but apparently he's actually doing something. I haven't really researched him like that, to be honest, because when I first saw it, I'm like, all right, I'm not giving that no mind. But apparently he is doing something. Is he doing everything he's claiming to do? I don't think so. It's more about the look, like doing all this shit.
Exactly.
I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. That's a don't do. Don't do shit like that. Be original. But yeah, it's funny you brought him up. I forgot about that dude. So yeah, do that. And love and appreciate the craft, man. I know DJing is cool. It's awesome, but don't do it just because it's cool or it can get you girls and all this shit. Do it because you love it. Because you got to realize, like, this cat's out here. Like I said, I was one of them cats damn near homeless doing this shit. And this shit like paid my bills and saved my life. Think about that. Like, if you doing this for bullshit reasons, don't even fuck with it, because this cat's out here putting a life damn near on the line for this shit. It's serious. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like, take it seriously. And what's a don't? Don't play for $25 a night. They'll never do that shit. I learned that the hard way. Don't sell yourself short. I would say that, because that in turn fucks up the game too. Because if you playing for $25 a night, they're gonna think they can get anyone to pay $25 a night. You know what I'm saying? And it brings the value down. So don't do that. And for my DJ homies out there, I'm sorry I did that, but hey, times was hard. But
you got to start.
Somewhere.
Got to start somewhere. But yeah. Listen, man, we got my man Qeys. Welcome to the Buck With Me podcast with your boy Buckley, Mr. Host. Oh man, so we're deep and heavy into the do's or don'ts. Mm-hmm. Now, I see it on the socials. I've seen it in the group text messages that I'm a part of with the DJs here in Tampa. And I know a lot of DJs across the nation have these same issues because y'all make memes about it all the time. The do's or don'ts when an artist is trying to get their music played with you as a DJ.
Oh, that's a great one. Okay. Do not give me a thumb drive or, hey, download this like mid-set. Like, bro, I can't do it. What you do is take my email down, take my socials down, send me your music. I'll give you my feedback, and if I can fit it into a set, I'll do so. I'm not one of them guys that's gonna, ask you to pay for it or whatever. Like, I'm not that dude. If I fuck with it, I fuck with it, and I'll try to throw it in my set. But I'm not going to plug your thumb drive in and play it mid-set. Like, it's not gonna happen. I don't even know why people. Anyway.
No. Let's not get long with it, but don't tap into that though.
Right. No, it's just like it's bad etiquette, man. It's like, I don't come to your job and tell you, to how to do your shit. So why do you think you can do it with me? You know what I'm saying? Like you were saying earlier, it's like same thing with like requests and shit. People think just because you can request a song, now you can request 10, 20. I'm like, I'm not a jukebox. I'm not. If you want that, go up down the street and hit touch tunes, or go to your car, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you come to a party to hear either something you haven't heard before, and yes, to hear your shit that you fuck with. But 5, 10 requests at a time is just, I don't know. It's not my thing, and I think I speak for all DJs. We don't fuck with that shit.
Well, it's funny because that was gonna be my next do or don't, was like the request that you guys did. Before we dive into that, Rick, I want to just go back to the artist situation. Mm-hmm. And you said they need to get your email and follow you on the socials.
Right.
Have you ever took money from a DJ to play a song, even in your early days? While doing a set, you're like,
from an artist or for a request?
From an artist.
From an artist, I don't believe so. Request, hell yeah.
Well, of course it's a gift. I'll give it that.
Yeah, but from an artist to like pay me to play their stuff, I don't believe so.
Not during the set at all.
I don't believe so. Off the top of my head.
Okay.
Because obviously if you're trying to get your music to a DJ, you're not where you need to be in your career. So I'm not. I know how that is being an artist myself. I'm if I can help, I'll help. Especially if I fuck with the music. But I don't off the top of my head, no. But I will say, just off tangent, I actually met, what was that kid's name? It's a rapper from Atlanta. When I lived in Atlanta, I used to work at Lenox Mall. If you're from Atlanta, you know Lenox Mall.
Yeah, we auction what that is.
Yeah, I forgot his name, but he was actually in the mall giving out business cards with a QR code with his song on it, and that song actually blew up. I forgot. I can't think of his fucking name. And
Does he have more than one single?
I think it was just like a one hit.
Okay, then I'm not gonna think who that is.
But it blew up. That song did blow up, but then I don't know where he went after that. But I had to say, like, so it does help to get out there and market yourself and talk to DJs, radio hosts, and whoever to get your music out there. But there is a way to do it. So yeah.
Could an artist buy you a shot?
Absolutely. And if you want a tip, that's cool. But me personally, I don't ask for it. But if you gonna tip, that's nice too. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna turn nothing down with my collar. You know?
All right, so you said earlier about getting requests. And I see it all the time, and I'm just gonna call it like I see it, and like we see it.
Yep.
There's always the typical white girl with a phone.
On her forehead.
Yeah!
It's not cute, guys.
Come on,
It's
man.
not cute.
Does it work?
Hell no. I seen one dude on Instagram, he took the girl's phone, switched the settings to Chinese, and then gave it back to her. I'm like, yes, that is awesome, bro. Cause she gonna get that shit like, what the fuck? Like, anyway. But to answer your question, no, that's not cool, man. You know, and you know, to go about a request, ask for a request. You know what I'm saying? And if we can, we will try to play it for you. Like, it's not, no, we're not playing it next. I don't care if you're about to leave. I don't care if it's your birthday, if it's your friend's birthday, or if she's getting married. If it'll fit, it'll fit. So just respect that. And don't touch my equipment either. That's another thing I've been getting a lot for some
that's
reason.
another do or don't. Yes.
I don't know why people think they can just touch your equipment. What's this do? Like, ladies.
You stop, everybody looking at you like,
Yeah.
and then you look at this drunk ass like, come on now.
Seriously.
How you
like,
get up here?
I don't get it, bro. Like, I've never been that drunk.
Yeah.
I don't think. I don't think I've been drunk to where I just touch people's shit without asking. Like, I don't know. I just don't. I don't get that.
The crazy part that I see all the time when I'm hosting clubs with you guys is like the typical girl, and you have some dudes that's gonna put that out. But majority of the time it's girls. They want to like be all up under you DJs.
Yes.
And it's like, I need to move
I'm
around
working,
because I'm working it.
Bro,
And they be trying to like take the mic and try to take your headphones
or
like,
have a full blown conversation.
that part.
I'm like, bro, I'm working, bro. Like, I can't talk to you about your old DJing days and network, right? And it's like, there's a time and place for that, bro. It's cool to come say what's up, give props, we appreciate that, we love that, we feed off of that. But stop trying to have full conversations when I'm trying to work, man. You'd be surprised how many times that has happened. Like, it happened the other night at Canopy, actually. This guy, you know, he asked for a request, but then after the request, it comes, oh, so where you from? Blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude, I can't do this right
That has to be the worst.
I can't do this
That has
right
to
now.
be the worst.
Yeah, you feel for them because obviously I'm either they're lonely or they're bored or whatever, but it's like, do not try to have a conversation with the DJ mid-set. It's not cool. I'm sorry. Wait till we're done. And even then, I don't know.
Earlier when you was talking about traveling to Cincinnati, and I know you travel plenty of other cities, what is your go-to restaurants? Or do you have any?
Really, man, when I travel, you know, you would think you'd have time to really see the city and stuff, but you don't. You really get there, you play, you go to the hotel and you leave type shit. But usually when I go to a new city, I'm a wing connoisseur. I love wings. That's my thing. I'm a dry rub wing connoisseur. So I always ask, who got the best wings in the city? Usually somebody gives me an answer and I go there. But some of my favorite restaurants,
Even if it could be here in Tampa, either or.
Renzo's. Shout out to my boy Renzo.
All right.
I love a good steak from Renzo's. I'm trying to think, man. I've been trying to find the best wings in Tampa. Maybe you can tell me. Who got the best wings in Tampa?
See, I'm not a wing connoisseur.
No? Really?
I might
You're
be.
a football guy?
No. I eat my wings, but
Right.
I don't like small wings.
Yeah.
I need some meat on my wings. Pause.
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 I wasn't gonna say it.
I wasn't gonna say what I'm like. Let me just throw that out there because I ain't about to make a meme out of my black ass. But you know, you got those small wings. I'm like, nah, man, give me some a little bit bigger. And then, but lately, my thing has been lasagna.
So you like Italian?
Yes, I'm a pasta dude.
Yeah. Okay.
So like, I haven't.
You been to Tampano yet?
No.
Okay. I heard they got good.
Then I'm gonna check that out.
You gotta check them out.
That's I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah.
When going to a restaurant, what's good service for you, and then what's a bad service scenario?
Well, I hate to put Atlanta down, but boy, we got to do better than Atlanta. We have some of the worst customer service in Atlanta. I got stories for days when I used to live out there. But so I would say good customer service, just be be there. Just like what's the term I'm looking for? Be not approachable, available.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like just if you see my water or whatever getting low, fill that bitch up. It's typical shit. You know what I mean?
The basics.
It's basics.
The basics.
I don't feel it's that hard, but But yeah, it don't have attitude, Atlanta.
Why is Atlanta getting beat up? Y'all, is it that bad? I've heard stuff about Atlanta restaurants.
And I hate to say it. I hate to say it because I love my people. Atlanta is a very black city, and I love that. But I've been to so many restaurants out there where service has been so trash, and they want you to pay top dollar for the trashiest service, and I'm not digging that. But I love y'all, but we gotta do better out there. But that's probably the city that I feel I've been to that has the worst customer service.
Damn.
I hate to say that because it's a black city, but
we have a lot of food critics.
Mm-hmm.
I think his name is Keith Lee.
Mm-hmm.
He does his thing. But why is it when it comes? So let's see if we can answer this.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to black people, we always want the most of everything.
Yeah.
But then when it comes like, oh, I want to run my own club, I want to own my own restaurant, but now y'all don't want to get detailed with the customer service,
right?
And have hired good waitress. And like you just said, this is not pertaining to any particular black restaurant in Atlanta or Tampa. But I was at a restaurant recently, me and my homegirl sit down, and it was at a Mexican restaurant. It literally, we came in, there was a couple that came behind us, I would say maybe 5 minutes later. They had already got their water and was getting ready to order food. We sit down, so she looked at me, she's like, don't do it. I'm like, I'm about to do it.
Yeah.
So I see the two people that was outside the patio not coming to us. So I did the big thing. I'm like, where's your manager at? Because at this time, at this point, I'm like, I'm not gonna waste my time.
That was obvious, right?
So he comes over. He basically took care of our table immediately.
Wow.
So at that point, I'm asking you, do you leave a decent tip or do you just leave a tip?
I always leave a tip because we work industry, so
right?
I know how that is. So I always leave a tip. But yes, how you work it depends on how much I'm going to give. But are you asking if that deserved a tip?
Yes.
Being that you had to ask and complain, no, I wouldn't tip top dollar, but I would still tip because he did serve you,
right?
But yeah, that sucks.
That would do. So have you had ever had a bad restaurant experience?
Not to where it's like I'll never come back here type. Well, actually, probably. But off the top of my head, usually, it's good enough. Like, all right, I get my food, I get my drinks or whatever, and we leave type shit. But off the top of my head, I can't think of an experience where it was just like terrible.
Right.
Like, nothing went right. But I'm sure if I really thought about it, I could think of something, especially in Atlanta. Let me stop before I go out there.
Exactly. We remember you.
Yeah, right.
Saw you on the bucket.
I love y'all. I'm just kidding.
Have you ever had a great experience at a restaurant?
Yes, I have. All the time I'm trying to. Meat Market. I play there every so often. Shout out to Meat Market, man. They treat me well over there. I think for my sister's birthday, I took her to Meat Market, and the owner paid for the whole tab, the whole table. Yeah. Great service. They wouldn't even let me tip. He's like, nope, we took care of it. I was like, and that felt like some baller shit. That was like, I made it, bro. I'm that nigga in Tampa, bro. I got the owner paying for my food, my sister and her girlfriend. Nigga, please.
At the Meat Market, boy. Come on now. That's one of our go-to spots here in Tampa. I would say the Meat Market. Sure. Yeah. If you're trying to find some little nice looking girls, go to the Meat Market.
Bro. Hyde Park in general.
Boy.
Bro.
Come on now. I'm about to go very soon now. We're talking about it.
I was there yesterday. I was playing a shout out to Roe Hyde Park. I was there yesterday. I did their 90s brunch. Dope spot. I play there. I play at Jekyll. Have you been to Jekyll yet?
No, I've heard about it.
Yeah, dope spot. All 90s, 2000s hip hop and R&B, which is surprising. That is one thing I will say. I love playing that music. Going in Hyde Park, it don't feel like it fits. But for some reason, a lot of the gigs I've gotten in Hyde Park, besides Meat Market, one just 90s and 2000s hip hop and R&B. But you know what I mean? I don't.
Now,
like it feels weird playing that. in those settings, but hey, if they like it, I love it.
Now, I'm gonna call you out real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I asked you, did you have a good experience? You can't go where you work at and have a good experience. Have you ever been to a restaurant that
that I don't work at? You're right. That's a good
I know
point.
somebody watching me like,
That's a good point.
he just said what he worked. Now,
That's
I
a
said,
good
like,
point.
bro, don't check you now.
Damn.
Y'all ain't finna call my black ass
You're
out.
right. Damn, that's a good point. My fault. Good point. You know who always has good service? All kidding aside, Chick-fil-A. I've never had a bad experience at Chick-fil-A. I don't know what they got y'all smoking in that motherfucker, but y'all some friendly motherfuckers, and we appreciate that. Because, man, it's hard to find good service nowadays. So shout out Chick-fil-A. But
I came from it. That's solid.
right? But besides Chick-fil-A,
Hey, we can leave you out on that one. I was like, you said it.
bruh, that's one of the reasons one of my favorite fast food restaurants, because it's like whenever I go there, they're always a smile, always a thank you, and have a good day, my pleasure. It's like, damn, like you'd be surprised how that makes you feel, like spending money at an establishment.
All right, so I got two more things I want to ask you, and it's crazy because I'm about to hit you with one of them.
Mm-hmm.
What is the go-to drink in the? I'm gonna rephrase that. The go-to shot when it comes to DJs, the bartenders, the bar backs, or just with the owners. What's the go-to shot? Is it tequila or Jameson?
Tequila.
I think Jameson used to be it.
It used to be.
It used to be.
Casamigos fucked that up. Casamigos came in the game, and now everybody's fucking tequila.
Oh,
drinking.
tequila.
It was Jameson. Now it's tequila. Which me personally, I'm more of a whiskey man.
Right.
And I don't usually day drink anymore, but if I do, on a rare occasion, I usually do tequila because it's more of an upper. And I don't like to drink whiskey like early in the day. It's just because it makes me tired. But I will say tequila is definitely a great drink to keep the party going, keep the energy up. And it's smooth. I get it. I get why people like tequila. I'm more of a whiskey guy, but to answer your question, I say tequila.
I mean, we still do J-Mo.
Yeah, for sure.
Regardless,
Yeah.
you know, that's what we do. I mean, I'm sticking to the ritual,
Mm-hmm.
the traditional.
Right.
And if they got pickle juice, I'm taking pickle juice with it.
Oh, you one of those?
Oh, come on!
I never understood that. The pickleback. What is that?
It's smooth after that J-Mo. You know, listen. There's not too many drinks out there that goes down smooth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You take that J-Mo, you hit it with that pickle juice right out, right? Don't feel nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
All right. So
But that's
I'm
my
gonna try.
But if it ain't
I
there,
tried
I
it
still
once,
do it.
and from what I remember, I was like, "This is stupid." But that was years ago. My taste bud probably changed by now. But I never understood that. But maybe okay. So that does make sense. It's kind of like doing a shot of tequila and then doing the lime.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
And that lime shit don't work when you doing
It don't.
tequila. I don't know why we even do that.
I'd rather just squeeze the lime juice in there and shoot it like that.
There it is. That's what I do now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, every once in a while, you know, you get with your little ritzy friends and be like, oh, put this salt around the rim. Bitch, you don't want no goddamn salt.
I don't know what that's
Just give it a second shot.
What is it? Is that supposed to like make you drunker or?
I don't know. I ain't Mexican.
They don't even do that shit. I don't know.
Oh, man. All right, so being a DJ and you've been doing this for years, and I even with myself, we always have a fallout situation with a club or a manager. How do you deal with that situation? Has that ever happened to you?
Bro,
And I
yes.
go
Fallouts or like
give it to me however you want to give it to me.
How do I deal with it?
Yeah. Tell us a true story. I mean, this is what this is all about. Is like,
Yeah.
you know, there's a lot of DJs. Either you have a manager that comes up to you, be like, "I need you to change the music and play it like this." Like,
Right.
You hired me
I'll
to
give you
DJ.
I'll give you two. So I used to play at the Getaway. I used to play at the Getaway over there near St. Pete area.
Yeah, Gain the Bridge.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, exactly. I was playing there for months, if not a year or so. You know, good time. But you have to keep it clean.
Mm-hmm.
One day, I fucked around. I played a Trey Songz song, the "Go Girl, It's Your Birthday," and it goes into "Only came for the pictures and the drinks," and it said clean on the Serato thing, but it was dirty. One song, a couple bitches slid, but I got right out of it. Apparently, the manager was there, heard that, fired me the next day. After playing there I was playing there for months. That one song, a couple bitches slid, but you know I got right out of it. And there weren't even that many people there. I think there was kids there, whatever. But yeah, that one song got me fired. That hurt, that sucked, but you know, it is what it is. Now the worst one this was a more recent one. Remember Cask Social on Howard? It's gone now. Fuck them. Anyway.
It's gone now.
It's gone, yeah.
You get the middle.
Yeah, Carmen's a bitch. So I was playing their brunch. I was playing Cash for years off and on. But then they got new management, of course. And I was playing, they want to keep it kind of top 40 open format there. But I got a lot of requests to play some hip hop. And they wanted ratchet hip hop. So I was playing like Knuck If You Buck, Future, real nigga shit.
Right.
And I had the whole like patio going. Like they was loving it. I went to go get my paycheck. All right, guys, see you next week. I get a phone call the next day. Oh, man, they don't want you there anymore. They said you played too hood. But just a week ago, of course, a white guy playing the same shit I'm playing.
Right.
He's still there. So, fuck you racist motherfuckers. That's probably the worst one because I know I got fired because I was black. Because he never really, like, gave me my props anyway. Like, whenever I would talk to him, it was very short answers. Hey, how you doing? Hey, I need you to do this. Okay, cool. Not very friendly. Just felt like there was some kind of, like, tension there. And I think he used that to get my black ass up out of there quick. Because, I've been playing there for months. Never got any complaints or whatever. But, maybe the one time I might have let one too many hood songs play when I had a whole dance floor going. People here spending money at your establishment. You would think you would appreciate that.
Yep.
But being that it's coming from me, I guess he wanted me to get me up out of there. So that was probably the worst one. Yeah, that was 2 years ago. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, but they're gone now.
Ain't it crazy that you guys deal with that whole black and white card? Even in the DJ industry.
People don't want to talk about it, but it is a thing.
No, it is. We're going to talk about it real quick.
Yeah.
I didn't even dawn on me until you said it, and I think it needs to be approached because it happens not just in Tampa, but like in every other city.
Yeah, for sure. I see that a lot. Even like shout out to my homegirl Sean. She even says, her and my homegirl Shannon see it. They say, oh no, we see the white girl privilege that we have as DJs out here because I play the same shit you're playing and they love it, but then you come and play it and it's an issue. I'm like, and I see that a lot, and especially me, big dude, dreadlocks. They think I'm gonna come in there playing, 3-6 all night. I'm like, dude, I'm playing fucking Katy Perry and Taylor Swift and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like the other DJ is. You know what I'm saying? But I guess I don't look the brand or whatever. And I see it, with certain gigs now, like they tuck the DJ in the back. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to put us on the forefront or whatever because we don't look the part type shit. But it is a thing, man. It's unfortunate, but that's just being black in America, man. You're always gonna have a hurdle to get over. You know what I'm saying? But we're resilient. We're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it pushing, even with all this shit, trying to bring us down. We're gonna keep it moving. But it does suck, and it's unfair, but, it's what we do.
Oh, man. I think with that being said, I'm going to have to bring a group of DJs so we can actually talk about.
That's why I wish Dred was here, because we have that conversation a lot.
Yeah, and I think it needs to be spoke about. And there's some other things that you're going to tap in. But Qeys.
My brother.
My boy. Well, listen, we're going to go ahead and do a shot. Until next time. All right, we're out. Welcome to the Buck With Me podcast, along with DJ Qeys, and of course, my sponsors.
Another Forward Media production.